What's up, guys? Winter Kills here. Welcome back to another post-commentary duel video. I've said it 1,000 times. Maybe not, but I've said it enough. But anyways, that really doesn't matter. Here we have a hero, a Shaddoll hero build versus just pure, 100% pure Invoked, Windwitch Invoked artifact. The run-of-the-mill artifact Wind Witch Invoke deck that you would see. There's no Empowerment engine, there's no Blue Eyes engine, etc., etc. He had to go against a first turn board of 5-set back row. The MST ended up getting his field spell off the board. Kind of important for the most part. Didn't have it like too much of a stellar turn. I mean, setting 5, you know, depending on what you're playing, is a good turn, but I don't know about heroes. And then I think he's gonna end phase Sanctum. If I'm correct, I think he might end phase Sanctum. Yeah, that's gonna be an end phase Sanctum, probably to get himself a light target on board. So he can make an invoked play. He does have an invocation in hand. I was gonna play the Twin Twisters, getting rid of one of the two. I think a Ghost Ogre's in his hand to go for the Twin Twister, and he's gonna roll to pick Watch 2 back row, hitting a strike and a Floodgate trap hole. Not too bad. And then it looks like he's just gonna take his time here, swinging in for some damage. Not too much, but every little bit helps, right? Passing it back over to the Shaddoll hero player. A Hero Lives is activated. He's going to pay half of his life points, which is already now lower than before, since he has taken some damage. Going to go for Shadow Mist. That's going to get Ghost Ogred. He'll still get to search, but the Shadow Mist will go to the grave. Not where he wants it. Much rather have it on the field, obviously. Looks like it's going to get Solemn Strike, so that will stay on the board. But I don't think he had enough life points to use. I think he had 1,400 left there, so doesn't really matter. I think he just scooped anyways. Windwitch artifact, Invoked will go first, going off with a successful Windwitch play. Probably going to go for a Crystal Wing here. Activating the field spell to search Alistair. Going to synchro into Winter Bell. Uses its effect to burn for 800 more. Burning for a total of, I think, 1,400 or something like that. 1,300 damage. Then Alistair will come down. Search Invocation, and we're going to see a Rage in play here, since you can only special summon wind monsters this turn. And then he's going to use Invocation to shuffle itself back into the deck and return a banished Alistair from his banishment zone to his hand. So, already set up one of the strongest first turns you can have if he's got a Sanctum and a Strike set, or even a D-Barrier and a Strike. The deck plays a whole slew of nasty traps that will fuck up your day. But he's going to be met with he's going to be met with set 4 and 1 monster. That's not too welcoming. And there's one thing that gives me more anxiety playing into somebody. It's when they set 5. It really just it's something inside me. I'm just like, why did you have to set 5? But I think there he just played another field spell over top the other one. Just pitched the one hand to grave just to save some time. Normal summoning Alistair. Alistair looks like it's going to be okay. And then he's going to use Invocation. Looks like he's going to go for a second Rage-In, using Invocation's effect again to recycle and add, respectively, his copies of Invocation and Alistair. Going for a rank 5 play, going for Zenmoyo. Can destroy 2 set cards by detaching 1. That's going to be met with Floodgate Trap Hole. Setting it face down. Crystal Wing attacking into a Shaddoll Hedgehog. He'll go to negate it. And then it will negate the Crystal Wing with the strike, but since Crystal Wing can't be destroyed, it will stay there. Interesting. I guess that's the benefit of having an indestructible Crystal Wing. And I think he added Shaddoll Fusion to his hand, which is perfectly live at the moment. He does have Honesty Neos in hand. He'll set one face down. Setting another. Still has that Shaddoll Fusion in hand. Definitely can use it at the moment, but if he's got a set Strike or if he's got a set D-Barrier, it might be game over. There's Shaddoll Fusion. No response. I think he just has 2 Alistairs in hand. A Mechaba right now would be pretty good. Give him an extra negation, but he'll get Diffuse from deck. Sending, looks like, I think that was Beast and Dragon. And then he's going to summon Winda. Activating Dragon looks like Chainlink 1 and then Beast Chainlink 2. Something along the lines of that. So I think he does end up negating Beast, and will destroy one of his set traps. Winda cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, I think. 2200 attack, 800 defense, and then each player can only special summon once per turn. Not too big of a hit to invoke, really. They only ever really need one special summon a turn to keep themselves going, minus the Wind Witch play. Your one invoked fusion summon is oftentimes enough. Debating on whether or not he's going to activate the set card. I don't know what Zenmoyo's stats is. If he can get over it with the Winda. Not, like I said, I don't know what its stats are attack and defense wise. I think it might have like 2500 attack, but I do not know the defense stats. Definitely can't get over Crystal Wing. He's gonna book the Winda. Probably so he can make more plays. Doesn't have to worry about it. Given the restriction of only special summoning once per turn. Not a bad idea in the scheme of things. Still debating. Instant Fusion. Okay, Instant Fusion's gonna activate Norden, of course. And there is Sanctum on the summon of both those cards. Might as well do it that way, but interesting enough, he tributes both of them for an Honesty Neos. I wasn't expecting that. I thought that maybe in the end phase we'd see Norden get sent to the graveyard and banish Shaddoll Dragon. And then I think he just Floodgate Trap Hold the Alistair, which I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, it's just, I have the text brought up. It's just when your opponent summons a monster or monsters, change it to face down defense position. So he definitely can do that. It's not just special summon monsters. The Honesty Neos has 2500 attack. I think it is the new hand trap for heroes. Not really a hand trap, but it kind of is. I think you pitch it over top of one of your heroes, and it gains 2500 attack. So it's like an honest, but for heroes, hence the name Honesty Neos. That Scythe was definitely clutch last turn. Going in for Invocation now for a third and final Ragin. All three are visible on the field right now. It's kind of crazy seeing all three Ragins, and his entire Wind Witch engine is banished now for the 3 invocations that he used for it. Right now, he can definitely push for a game, hitting the set Winda. He could add back the fusion, but it's game over right now anyways. So, yeah. Invoked will take the victory over Shaddoll Heroes. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, leave a comment. I'm going to be uploading more duel videos. I'm going to be uploading more test hand videos, specifically for True King Dino, because I know the first one I uploaded wasn't that great. Strictly because I'm still new to the deck. A lot of you guys had some mixed comments. I appreciate the feedback, the supportive feedback, like, hey, you could have done this here, not the ignorant comments, but what am I expecting from YouTube comments anyways. But yeah, looking forward to more test hand videos, primarily for True True King Dino, possibly Mermail in the future. Once I get a build together of that, I have to get an Abyss Osia. I literally looked through all my cards the other day for an Abyss Osia. Could not find it. So I'll have to order one of those. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. And as always, Winter Kill signing out. We'll see ya in the next one.